Good morning, welcome to Unicorn Square. My name is Bridget, Fairy Liaison, Zero Waste Artist, Oracle Doll Maker, and today we're hanging with our fairies again. When we last left off, we were hanging out with our magical unicorn horns, and today we're going back over to visit with our fairies, our little buddies, and this one is our Aqua Plumeria fairy, and it's super magical and awesome. And the crystal heart. So inside this fairy we have lavender in its hat. It smells so amazing. And then I hand sew and hand paint each one for my great grandmother's recipe, pattern rather. Oh, funny. And the faces are all varying shades of purple, hand-dyed with sparkly blue eyes like the ocean. And this one I loved because it has purple wings, and the wings are removable. Its arms are outstretched, and it can sit. It's about 18 inches tall, and it can sit and hang out and be your buddy. I added purple today because today we're going to talk about the magic of fluorite. Oh, look at that. It's purple and green tealy color, just like this magical fairy. And so we're going to choose one of these crystals, and it's going to be sewn inside the heart of this fairy. And so it's really awesome. This is a big one for clearing your space and for ideas and inspiration. It's a super good office fairy when you have fluorite because it helps clear clutter and assists with organization. And it's a really great one to help you feel more connected to the earth. It's very good for grounding, and it's a cleansing crystal. It'll cleanse all your chakras. Because it has a strong connection to the earth, it promotes concern for the environment and suggesting ecological solutions. It teaches you how to leave behind that which no longer serves you. How about that? And it's a superb antidote to stress. So I think this one is, and I love that it's got, here's a bunch of different colors. See all the purples in it? Purples and aquas. So it's a perfect companion to today's, this one has a little bit more purple. Maybe we'll do a little more purple in it. Today's fairy, it's the perfect companion. And so we're going to call it our little fluorite. I like this one. Oh, it's so cute and fun. So today's message from the fairy is to clear your clutter, get organized, leave behind that which no longer serves you, and don't stress out. There's a lot going on there. So here's our fun fairy. And now let's take a look and see if there's any, additional messages from today's fairy. So let's put her in our little, here's the entire collection of fluorite. So we're going to add while we look and see if there's any other messages that she would like to share. We're going to put her in the fluorite bowl so she can gather up a little bit more energy from the fluorite. Oh, I just love it. Look at that. She's like, hey, everybody. I love it. It's really fun. So let's take a look. Let's see. Where do we have another? Where? Let's take a look and see. Dear fairies, here we are. Let's see what else she has to tell us. Oh, and then I will be adding on she needs some socks on her feet. So I'm going to put some ribbon on her legs when I'm done. So we'll say, Dear Fairy, today's the 20th, 2/20/2020. How about those for some numbers? So 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 2. So it's an 8 number, which is a super awesome day. 8's a great number. And I think it's very good for success in business, but I think this fairy reminds you to also love the earth at the same time, which I think is super marvelous. And today's a super big day for getting a lot done. It's been very busy in the fairy workshop. Yesterday, I didn't have anything to put on my video because I spent all day adding fairies to Amazon. So I'll have an Amazon store coming up soon. And so that is very exciting to add that to the store. And so, so this fairy is saying release, right? let go of what no longer serves you. Same. What's up, fluorite? It's amazing. And then it is also saying, this one's saying that you could be falling in love. There could be some love happening in there. Now, as far as that relates to releasing what no longer serves you, you have to make room to add in, so by filtering out what no longer serves you and getting rid of that, it makes room for good stuff to come in. So that's why it's always really good. So think of it as your refrigerator, right? So if you have your refrigerator, speaking of decluttering, we're decluttering our refrigerator and taking out everything that we're not going to eat, that is maybe going a little bad, organizing our refrigerator so we make room for fresh produce to come in, or some fresh, delicious food to come in. Interesting analogy, but it's true. Same thing with your closet. You can get rid of clothing that you never wear anymore, so you can make room for new, awesome clothing that you're super stoked on. So this fairy will help you do that. Oh, isn't this fun how it's all coming together? That's so cool. And speaking of fun, the last card says, bring fun into everything you do, right? Juggling multiple priorities and an exceptional talent for multitasking. So there we go. It's bringing fun into it. So let go of what no longer serves you. Allow new fun things to enter because you're making room. Things that you love, people that you love, and may have fun, right? Bring fun into the whole process. Oh, look at this. Man, it's amazing how wise these little emotional support fairies are. She's like, I know what's up, everybody. I'm telling you a story, and this is my story today. So she's huge with feng shui your life. That's the meat and potatoes of it. Now, I will be writing this down. I discovered that if I write it down while I'm on my YouTube, you can just see me watching me write. So I'll switch that up. But I'll write down that little story, and it's going to go in her messenger tube. And that is going to be her story. Oh, and this is where I'm going to add her little socks. So I will add little socks, like little ribbons to her feet. I'm a big fan of this fairy. Huge. So here's some ribbon. I'm going to add that to it. And then it's going to be complete and ready to go to whomever would like some emotional support, cheering you on to make changes, to feng shui your life, and bring in some, let go of the old to bring in the new. And I think that's always super awesome, and it's good to make it fun. It doesn't have to be a chore, and it doesn't have to be where it's not anything you enjoy. And sure, it might be hard to let go of some things, but it always ends up definitely for the better. So this is our super wise and awesome information from the fairies today. Now, this weekend, I'm going to be at a super fun winter carnival in a place called Brazier Falls, which sounds very magical. So I'll be there. And what else do we have coming up? I'll have my crystal bar, which is super exciting. And then I also have my energy hearts I've been working on. These are so cute. Look at this. Oh, it's so sweet. And so here's a little energy heart. And in the back, or in the front rather, it has a little pocket. So you can be like, here, let me put a little fluorite in there. So then it makes it a nice little holder for your crystal. You can hang it at your desk or in your kitchen or your workspace. And it's a nice little handy place to keep your crystal. So now let me just straighten up these little socks. And I don't know what to call them. I call them socks, but I think it's a little different than that. But anyway, see how cute that looks now? Oh yeah. This fairy is so fluorite. Oh, hello, fluorite. Fluorita. That's what we're going to call her. Oh, I like that. Yeah. She's a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of magic in her. All right, so she's saying, just to repeat, let go of what no longer serves you. Make room for awesome things to come in and have fun while you do it. She's going to totally assist and cheer you on to make those things happen for your life. Awesome. And she's available, as always, she's available. And then actually after I'm done with this, I'm going to choose one of these crystals to sew inside of her. And it's probably going to be this one. I like this one. This one right here. So this one's going to be sewn inside her heart, right? So that's how she retains her magical powers. Look at how pretty that looks. It's perfect. Yep, that's perfect. So that's going to happen. And as always, you can like, follow, and subscribe. Sharing is super welcome because until I get 1,000 subscribers, every time I want to share my YouTube channel, I have to say, search it up, or it's like YouTube/XPG9er74, something like that, which is really funny. So liking, subscribing, and sharing is super helpful. And then follow along on Facebook. I'm going to do a live next today, and so I'll have that coming up. And I'm on Twitter at Unicorn Square and Instagram at Unicorn Square. And you can always find this little Fluorita on my website, unicornsquare.com, and Etsy. And like I said, I'm in the midst of adding them to Amazon. And let's see, what else am I missing? We also have an amazing magical creature sketch artist podcast coming out tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't even believe how beautiful this new creature is. It's super magical. And my dad did it. We're like, whoa. And he just did it like in a night, I think. It like all of a sudden magically it appeared. I was like, holy cow. So that's going to be fun for tomorrow. And what else do we have? So that's the podcast, YouTube, all these fun things. And I'm working on my summer schedule, my spring and summer schedule, fall too, because I'm going to be doing a fairy world tour. And so if you think that it would be a good place for me to stop by with the fairies, please comment any fairy festivals, or I don't know, any kind of awesome place where I could bring some fairy magic. I'm open to anything. And I think I'm going to be, well, I know, not I think, I'm going to be going to one in North Carolina in April, a fairy festival. So that's going to be super awesome. So yeah, so lots of things happening. Thank you so much for hopping over and spending some time with me. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody, and feng shui your life, right? Oh yeah, oh, she's celebrating that. Awesome. Have a good one.